Comedysportz Chicago loyal fans. I am a little disappointed that we didn't get to hear the rest of that cool jam. I want to get high on you.
Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
I wanted that line to rhyme and it didn't. They would have been out from many of our games. Anyway, my name is Heather Scholl. I'm your announcer and host for this evening. It is Saturday night. You are here. If you are here for the first time, I want to know about it. And if you are a returning fan, I already know that you're here and I love you. So I'm going to start a poll. You're going to see this here in just a moment because we have all kinds of fancy features here in the Twitch Dome. Are you new here is the big question. Yes or nope. That poll is coming right above the chat, right where all of you have had service error. Oh no! Technical foul on me. You'll hear what that is later. Oh, thank you for the sound effects, Stuart. I'm glad that you have my back when Twitch doesn't. Stuart is our MD for the night. My order of operations is all gone because that poll didn't work for me, but thank you to our stage manager, Ryan Ford, for having my back with a poll. Please, more sound effects. Please let me know if you are here for the first time or if you are a returning loyal fan. I already told you that we have Stuart here on the keys making musical magic sound effects all night. We've got Ryan Ford making technical advancements, making us all look beautiful on your screens. And then we have got a cast of performers tonight. We have two teams going head to head for your laughter, love, and applause, and for a sports match. That's right, this is sports. Hey, according to this poll, we have 100% loyal fans returning. I love to see that. So there may be a few people who were shy and didn't vote, and just in case, I'm still going to give you a little bit of information about what you're going to see. It may be condensed, though, since we've got so many of you returning fans who know what's up and have heard me talk a million bajillion times. Comedysportz Chicago. We're going to see two teams going head-to-head. We need your suggestions in the chat in order to do that. And we are a friendly show for everyone to enjoy. It doesn't need to be anything rude in the chat in order to make this show funny. And that goes for our players. If our players mess it up, an out-of-bounds foul will be called. If you mess it up in the chat, you're going to get a stern warning from our referee or our chat robot. And you might just be booted from the Twitch Dome, and that's no fun. Nobody wants that. So keep it cool, stay in bounds. With that warning, I need some suggestions. I have a few prompts for you. Please give me some suggestions that fall into these three categories. The first one, get ready fans, get ready to type. The first thing is activities that you would do to beat the heat, because it is really hot out. Give me those activities to beat the heat. The second one is because we're all sitting inside, hopefully in air conditioning and watching lots of social media, please tell me things that influencers do, activities that you see influencers doing on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever. And finally, because we're spending time indoors with our friends, please give me activities that your pet might do. What's your cat doing right now? Write that in the chat. Whoa! Somebody's cat's having a rough time. So we've got three prompts for you. I would love to see those suggestions, and maybe you'll see some of them later. All right, you know what Comedysportz is. I want you to be informed about what we're doing always, so please follow us. Hit the little heart button to like us and show us some love, and if you aren't yet subscribed, hit that subscription button. Below me, there's more information. You can find our website, our schedule, link to our merchandise if you want to show your Comedysportz pride out. And I have a sweatshirt. It's very cozy and I like it a lot. And there's also a community resource guide that is consistently updated with new ways that you can support local organizations in Chicago, BIPOC, LGBTQIA, and other information to continue our what should be our continuous learning and growth as individuals. So please check that out. It's updated for you. All right, I think that's most everything that I need to tell you about right now. I know I'm eager to get our players out here from their virtual green room onto the screen because, oh wow, it's a doozy of a match tonight. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really excited. Get this dramatic keyboard from Stuart to get the intensity up. It's time to, whoa, it's time to go. I'm gonna go get him. Let's start this match. Buckle up. Loyal fans, it is Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and it is time for Comedy Sports. Our visitors, the Evanston Express, are taking on the defending champions, the downtown Chicago Bosses. Up first, for the visitors in red, the Evanston Express, we have someone who will surely show you a card trick. And behind the masks, it's Bruce Phillips. On anchor for the Express, he knows a whole lot about a lot of nerd things. It's Keith Whipple! And your captain for the Evanston Express, she's got a cool cat. It's Cat Gottsick! The Evanston Express are taking on your hometown team and defending champions in blue, the downtown Chicago Bosses. Up first for the Chicago Bosses, my fellow Ohioan and Rookie of the Year. It's not who I thought it was. It's Brian Houlihan. But you know, he's also from Ohio, so it works out. On anchor for the Bosses, my fellow Ohioan and our #1 veteran player, it's Maureen Winston. And the captain for the downtown Chicago Bosses, he's got a lot of great plans and a cozy looking apartment. It's Justin Swenson. Look at those sunglasses. And the guy keeping us on track, making sure everyone stays online and running this match, it's your referee, Todd Page, best friend.
Hello!
Hi, Todd.
How are you doing, Heather?
I'm all right. It's Saturday. It's good.
It is Saturday. Correct. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. Thank you so much for that stellar introduction to everything Comedy Sports. You brought up pretty much everything that loyal fans need to know. There's just one thing left on the table, and that is the technical foul. That's right. You see, because we are doing this show on the internet, it may happen that someone's connection may give out, or they may more likely forget to mute themselves, or any other myriad of things that you can do wrong while you're online. Someone might do that. If they do one of those things, I will blow my whistle sound. I will call the technical foul, and then that player will lose 2 points for their team. And I am telling you, I am not nice about this call. I will call it. This is a reminder to all of our players to check that mic when you come back on screen. All right. Excellent. I think that's pretty much everything we need to get our show started.
Speaking of technical fouls, because I should have gotten one because my poll didn't work earlier. So I just did one for a test right now.
It worked. I see it. It says this is a test.
And I really just want to give everyone a big thank you for the validation that's being given to me right now.
I can't vote for everyone else, but I did vote for Heather is the coolest.
Yeah, it would. We got one for Heather is cool. I hope it.
Well, it's still cool. Still a good thing.
Yeah.
Excellent. I also, Missy2-123 said, I think was typing yay Ref Todd, but it came out as YA Ref Todd, and correct. Tonight I am the young adult Ref Todd. I'll be appealing to audiences from 13 to 18 and low-key charming romances. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get our captains to the screen. captains.
Hey, Todd.
Ooh,
How you doing this evening?
Better to be indoors.
pretty
It is hot out. Excellent. So we're going to start out this match with a coin toss. That's how we start both matches. Here's how this coin toss is going to work. I'm going to have my fingers, they're going to start in the middle of the screen, they're moving from one side to the other. Before my fingers reach the side, you're going to have to go back and forth. One of you is going to say a word. The next person is going to have to say a word starting with the last letter of the word before that. So if I were to say night, the next person would have to say tan, and so on and so forth. It will continue. If my finger reaches the end of the screen by the time you haven't said a word, then you will have lost this coin toss, and the others will get to do it. Now, my finger will begin moving in the other direction as soon as the word is said, so you can make that time less for your opponent. All right, players, are you ready? We're going to start with Comedysportz. That's a Z. Kat, you'll go first. Ready? Go!
Zebra,
Apple.
elephant,
Tank.
night,
Did she say night?
She did! Justin! I'm sorry, you couldn't hear it, but we could, so I'm going to have to go ahead and give that coin toss to Captain Kat.
I feel bad.
Fair enough.
Well, don't. You have a lead.
I mean, I feel good about that. And I'm ready to challenge you, Captain Justin.
I'm up for it.
Last second expert.
Challenge accepted because everyone on the team is an expert.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
So are we.
Field your teams. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, in the chat, if you could go ahead and just put some things that you think I know all about. In the chat, we'll get to that in just a second. Here's how the game of Last Second Expert is going to work. We have all of our beautiful players up here on the screen right now. We've been getting that category from you, the loyal fans, and then there will be one person will begin talking about that category. At any point, one of them can raise their hand if they're not talking and say challenge. I will blow my whistle and hear them out. If I like their challenge, I will allow them to continue where the person before left off. If I don't like their challenge, I won't do that. I have a minute and a half on the clock on my phone here at home. I'll be keeping track of that as we go. At the end of that minute and a half, the player who is still talking wins 5 big points, as well as the first round. I lied before. I now have the timer on my phone. All right, looking through all these great suggestions, a lot of things that I definitely know a lot about, including how to work a draft jersey and how to pull off a pop collar. Thank you. I like all of these. I am going to keep the YA train rolling. And so YA fan fiction is going to be the category. And the book I'm reading right now might as well be. All right. Who wants to start? First hand up. Keith, that counts. Go.
YA fiction did not start with Judy Blume, but she was one of the first people to sort of make a huge market out of it, with teens and adults streaming to buy stories of perplexed youth. Now, in the modern age, post-apocalypse is somehow more the
Challenge.
theme.
All right. What is it?
Is he implying that Judy Blume isn't in the modern age?
Ooh, makes you think. Minute 10 left. Go.
She is no time traveler. She was not writing books in the 1800s or 200s or in the Renaissance era. Judy Blume was writing books for our childhood, for our children's childhood.
Challenge.
Kat.
No, of everyone, the only one she was writing for their childhood was me and Whipball. The rest of you, I don't even think we're alive, so we get this one.
Bruce, what did you have to say? I didn't like that. It made me feel bad.
I was going to say that she was not writing for their childhood. They were writing for their young adulthood.
Oh, that's true. I'll allow Bruce to take this one. Minute 54. Go.
Being a young adult is a coming-of-age story. It is about bringing yourself into a...
Yes, Justin.
Being a young adult isn't a story, it's your life, bro.
Whoa, that's true. 48 seconds left. Go.
This isn't a storybook. This isn't a movie. You only get one shot to do this. So you gotta
Challenge.
Keith.
Your life may not be a story or a movie, but YA authors are definitely telling stories made into movies often.
Great.
That's what we're talking
Kat, what was yours?
I was gonna say Justin is not talking about YA novels. He's quoting Eminem songs.
Great. I'm going to give it to Kat just because I feel bad about 4. 42 seconds. Go.
You only have one shot to the things that happen next.
Challenge.
Wow, she had nothing. Maureen, what do you got?
I couldn't remember it.
Kat was also quoting Eminem. Let's be real, but not.
Is that your challenge?
I'm challenging that she didn't do what she said she was going to do.
Okay, that's also a challenge and more of a statement. Kat, keep trying.
Stop.
Oh,
Only have one shot to rock. Your path.
yes.
Challenge.
Julie.
No, you got one chance to lose yourself in the moment. You move it, but this is not what we're talking about. It's youth adult literature.
All right, let's bring it back to youth adult literature with 22 seconds left. Go.
Eminem is not for the kids. You know who is for the kids though?
Wu-Tang.
Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy's for the
Oh.
kids. He wrote several young adult novels that people are not aware of, and more people should be. Trick Daddies, you can't trick a trickster.
Bruce. what's your
He's
challenge?
saying that people are not aware of it, but clearly Hooli is.
Right, I would also like me to know that Wu-Tang is for the children. Bruce, go.
Here's the thing about getting published as a youth adult author. If you are going to appeal to a lot
4,
of people, you need to
5,
have a protagonist
4,
that can be identified by
Ouch!
many.
Maureen.
Babysitters Club were YA novels and they had multiple protagonists, not just one, as Bruce stated.
Oh, a strong point. 3 seconds left. And go. 3.
There was Christy the leader who's
1,
sporty, Claudia who's
time.
artsy.
Blue team has it.
Oh, scoring update. Downtown Chicago Bosses have 5. Evanston Express have nothing. 0 zip, nada, or love
Ooh.
if this were tennis.
Oh. Hello?
Hi.
Oh, okay, there you go. Hello. All right, thank you so much for that scoring update, Heather. And will they, won't they ever end? Who could say? All right. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get our blue team up to the screen for this first game in our choice challenge round.
You nailed it.
Thanks, Justin. I appreciate it.
I feel
So did you
good.
get those 5 big points.
Yeah. They're good. They're good. And we want to keep on winning. So if it's all right with you, I mean, I'm still feeling the Olympic spirit. I don't know about you, but it's very hot. So maybe we should take it slow with slow-mo Olympics.
All right, I love that. Let's go ahead and field the teams for Slow-Mo Olympics. Loyal fans, could you please, in the chat right now, go ahead and throw, what's a category nope, I already used that one, sorry. What is an activity you will find any reason to avoid? An activity you'll find any reason to avoid. And here's how this is going to work. We have our 2 athletes getting ready right now, prepared to do an activity for you, some kind of mundane activity, and they're going to be doing that in slow motion. Meanwhile, our hosts on CSEN this evening, Maureen and Hooli, will be breaking down what you're seeing and guiding you to the activity, and we'll find out exactly how that activity goes. That's pretty much everything you need to know. So let's go ahead and grab one of those things you put in there right now.
This is a jam.
Looks like I'm gonna go ahead and take scrubbing walls. The activity is scrubbing walls. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and meet our athletes.
All right, welcome everyone to tonight's competition. I'm Carolyn Moore. You may remember me from the '92 Barcelona Olympics and my neck injury. And with me tonight is...
I'm J.G. Wentworth. You might remember me from the Seoul Olympics, where I took no medals.
We have two very great competitors tonight. Our first one, blowing her hands, comes from the country of Lithuania. Yeah, she's tough, but also good.
Well, that's what you need in these Olympic Games, and with a lot of those Slavic nation breakoffs, there's a chance for a lot more athletes to get a lot more medals, and she is showing us her go.
Yeah,
and up on the other side, we have the Canadian athlete. It is Brandon Devon, and he looks ready to get things going. He's got a tight core, and he's very polite.
All right, and I think there is the gun, letting them know it's time to go. All right. Oh, have a slow and methodical thing from Inga, our Lithuanian.
She has taken the traditional approach where she is actually just putting the rag on the wall. Very traditional, copied by Brendan. Brendan seems to have a little more side-by-side motion.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from here, but what Brendan's using is actually a loofah farmed from the Nova Scotian Sea.
Oh, and that might be a problem. It looks like the sun got in his eye. With the traditional washcloth, it might not have gotten there, but loofahs have extra space to fly. He is injured. That could cost him.
Oh no, Inga is flicking her sudsy water to make the situation worse. Couldn't get any worse than this.
The ref doesn't see it. He doesn't see it.
Oh, back call. Oh my goodness. It's just about over for Canada today.
Oh no, she's got a mouthful of dirt that she's blowing on the Canadian wall. Oh,
again, the refs turning away, pretending like they don't see anything, and they're just drinking a delicious, refreshing Coca-Cola. Proud sponsor of these Olympics.
This is a delicious drink and a sad day for wall scrubbing.
Oh, our Canadian competitor is now licking the wall to get it clean. This is maybe the saddest thing I've ever seen.
This has
Oh no, Inga's lost her balance. Oh, that's a 1/10 of a point deduction, and that's a full point now that she's gone completely down.
She is down, and our Canadian competitor, Brandon, has stopped washing the wall and started washing himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this personal hygiene is unseen in wall cleaning Olympics.
Yeah, you know what they say, clean body, clean wall, clean mind.
And it looks like he has a clean sweep. Brendan looks like he's going to take it. The Lithuanian can get up. We're coming to a close.
Oh, here we are. And looks like we are at time. Canada with an epic comeback for the ages.
That wall is clean. Her conscience is dirty. We have witnessed a phenomenal day in sport.
My neck.
Ooh, I went on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, it was really, really great. Did you like it?
I did like it, but I think we all agree that we have the J.G. Wentworth song stuck in our heads now. So,
I don't know that I know that it is.
J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
There's
it was a great time to learn.
like an opera version of the commercial. Yeah. Look at it.
I have much to learn.
Yeah, it's right up there with Luna and Empire Carpets.
Okay, and the forbidden Cars for Kids. We saw that incredible blue team game. I want everyone, all you loyal fans at home, to keep that locked away in your brain safe as we welcome up the captain of the red team right now to see what they're going to bring up against it. Hello, Captain Cat.
Oh man, I really tried to win that last one. Didn't work out for me.
You know, you try your hardest, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, I guess.
Here's what I'll do, though. Go ahead and throw a bonus point to the red team for Cat participating in that blue team game.
Scoring update. The score is
Absolutely, happy to help.
Score is now 5-1, still in favor of the Chicago Bosses.
Well, let's see if they can come back from it. Right now, Kat, what would you like to play to try and get back in the game?
We would like to play the game of Chicago Shakes.
Excellent. Please, field your team. Loyal fans, could you please go ahead and throw in the chat a relationship that feels hoity-toity? Any relationship at all that feels hoity-toity in the chat, we'd love to see it. Here's how this game is going to work for the game of Chicago Shakes. We have Keith and Bruce here who will be doing a very serious and sincere, dramatic, and honest Shakespearean scene right in our own Chicago Shakespeare Theater. Look at that.
Nice.
Thanks, Brian. That's pretty dope. And Kat will, of course, be translating that into our more native Chicago understanding so that we can all understand what's going on in the scene without having to acquire the advanced and luminous degrees that Bruce and Keith have. Loving these hoity-toity relationships coming in right now. Thank you for all of them. Heather, why don't you choose one?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I should have been paying more attention. These are all great, and yes. Okay, Allie does improv. Thank you. The suggestion is golfer and caddy.
All right, the suggestion is golfer and his caddy. Players, are you ready?
Ready.
Hey, ready?
Go.
My lord, I bring word.
Oh, hey, you got a second?
Dost thou stand ready at my vestments like a proud yeoman?
You gotta wear a jacket in this club, sir.
My lord, thou partner for thine game hath come, but he hath not arrived inside, for he is but nervous of thy prowess.
Yeah, Joey was supposed to be the fourth in your foursome, but he chickened out.
This doth wound me to the very core of my professional soul standing upon this clay.
That guy.
Think not so harshly, my lord, for his courage is but strong at core, yet at his current countenance trembles like the leaf upon a mighty oak in fall, ready to toss thee asunder.
You know what it is? He's just scared of you. That's what it is.
Ah! Yea, but we shall test this. Put this verily to the quick, as you shall don the garb of I, and I of you.
Tee it up, buddy. You're in.
Oh, my lord! Thy raiments are but fine. Shall a knave like I be even able to keep thine word upon thine friends?
Oh boy, I don't know if I'm cool enough to be in a club, but okay.
Oh, but fine sir, I know not yet how to disguise you, for I am but a simpleton.
Oh yeah, don't worry. This is a fake club. We act like it's fancy, but it's not. Come on.
But hold! Thy words sound like the braying of a donkey, yet I hath not such common tongue. I speak as much more perfined and like a lark upon the summer.
Oh boy, your words sound like they're coming from a donkey, and mine are profound.
But hold thyself, but hold. Thou shalt not stand. I say, oi, I am the very image of you in form and function.
Listen here, butthole. You better keep yourself,
Oh no!
Oh, but hold.
Oh, yes. But hold while I create a poll.
Excellent. I will hold. And in this poll, we shall find out who will win the 5 big points from this round.
All right, we had the slow-mo Olympics of the downtown Chicago Bosses, and we had the Chicago Shakes of the Evanston Express in red. So you are going to determine who gets 5 big points by voting blue or red for the team that you thought did better. And don't forget to use those channel points. Channel points. I really enjoyed both of those games. There was a lot.
And if you've already voted, why not go down below and click on the merch button? Find out what kind of stuff you can buy, which has phrases we've said on it, and other things related to comedy sports.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, it's kind of like a goal of mine to see if I can get a shirt made with something I've said.
I think it's a goal of all of ours.
Oh, this poll is really close. It's coming down to the last few seconds here. Oh my goodness. Wow. It was 50-50, and it's just now run out. There it is, all with 51% of the vote. The red team gets it. That's 5 points to the Evanston Express, bringing the score 6-5, now in favor of your new leaders, the Evanston Express.
Woo!
Close.
Excellent.
Shout out to Wark Milder for contributing 193 channel points.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. Well, let's see. That's just a voter fraud. All right. Now that we have our this round decided, it's time for our next round. So let's get our captains to the screen. Hello, captains.
Hey, what's up?
This does not look happy.
I thought we had it. I'm a little salty.
I get it, but the game's not over yet, or I should say the match isn't over yet, because it's time for another game. And since you're feeling down and you're behind by a point, Justin, I'm going to allow you to choose this next game. What do you want to play?
Ooh, thank you. Well, you know, we're not exactly in the South, but I'd like to go there and flex my fake law degree. Let's do Southern Lawyer.
Excellent. For the game of Southern Lawyer, please field your teams. In the chat, please go ahead and throw just random anythings, just a bunch of random words. I don't really care what they are. Here's how this game is gonna do. This is a Burn Box style joke-based game. So at any point, I'm going to call it any player on the screen, and we're gonna take those words that you're putting in the chat right now, yum yum yum, and we are going to go ahead and throw them into a joke like this. Now, Your Honor, my client, the banana, cannot be guilty because they're too appealing. Other hilarious jokes like that. Right now, let's go ahead and get started with our first suggestion, which is Heather's favorite thing in the entire world, Cheez-Its. The suggestion is Cheez-Its. We will start with Bruce.
Your Honor, and ladies and gentlemen, neither and both of the jury, I would like to appeal to you about my client. Could not be guilty of this Cheez-It crime. Because they are a very good client.
Huli.
Now, you're going to hear a lot of things from the prosecution now, but my client is not guilty by reason of stupidity. You see, he's soda dumb. Sodium, soda dumb.
Keith.
Your Honor, as the good book says, this is a travesty. My client could not be guilty as the crime was committed by a genius, and my client is no whiz.
Maureen.
Members of the jury, now just take a look at my client, Cheez-Its. Could Cheez-Its have done it? I say no, because they're a total snack.
All right, Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I must say my client, Cheez-Its, could not be guilty of the crime of being too cool for school. As you can see, my client is quite square.
Cat.
My client, the Cheez-It, could not have done this crime. That because unfortunately we do know that he partakes of drugs, and during that time he was baked.
All right. From Amanda Brock, ball pit is our next suggestion. Ball pit. And we're going to start with Justin.
I say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in your honor, how could my client, the ball pit, be guilty of such a crime? I mean, it is past the hour of 9, and we all know the playpen closes at 7:30 p.m.
Keith.
Your Honor, the ball pit, my client, could not have committed this crime. As the good book says, the evidence is clear why it's child's play to see it.
Hooley.
Now, you're going to hear a lot of talk and hearsay about evidence and character witnesses and whatnot. But the bottom line is the ball pit was not around at the time of the crime.
Cat.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how could my client, the ball pit, have done this crime at the hospital when he was at a very different place?
Maureen.
Members of the jury, I've gone over all the evidence for my client, the ball pit, and there is nothing here. You need to chucky out this case. Cheese.
Bruce.
Members of the jury, I must say I am appalled at some of the actions by the prosecution here today. It seems to me that the gloves and shoes are coming off.
All right, from Brian Sebi, an Air Bud DVD. Keith.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client, the Bud DVD, is clearly not spry enough for this. He's clearly past his prime.
Maureen.
Members of the jury, my client, Airbud DVD, couldn't have done this. This case is nothing more than a shooting Comet, because the same dog played Comet on Full House. True story.
Bruce. Today I learned.
Members of the jury, you cannot send my client to jail. If you ask me, they've been burned.
Hooley.
Now, Your Honor, my client, Airbud DVD, is not guilty, and the reason is very simple. There's no rule that says a DVD cannot rob a bank.
Cat.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you cannot convict my client, the Airbud DVD. As we know, this crime was committed after dark, and my client is an Airbud Light.
Justin.
I say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've heard a lot of things this evening about Airbud DVDs and where they may have been and where they were not. But I promise you this, the criminal you were looking for is a quarterback, and everyone knows Airbud is a golden receiver.
Hey! That's time! Woo! All right.
There's another poll. Points?
It's
5 more
poll
are on the
time.
line. 5 more points are on the line. Red or blue? Who do you think had the best jokes in that round of Southern Lawyer? There's a lot on the
I'm
line
excited
here.
to find.
Yeah, it's a tight poll once again, and it's really important, these 5 points, because these are the 5 points, the last points before going into our really difficult 6 things round. So use those channel points and really be generous. Give it to the team.
That's absolutely
true.
And I know someone already threw it in the chat, but go ahead if you have some extra time, look down below and peek at those community links. Those are ways you can help out Chicago get involved in the community resource links in the community here in the city and help out in the city that we all love and live in. All right, Heather, it looks like we're getting close here.
It is. It keeps bouncing back at 50-50, so it's once again going to be super. Oh, wow. Okay. The poll in with 50-50 exactly by a difference of 1 point. The Evanston Express takes those 5
Oh my
points.
God.
Oh, wow. It was 464 votes to 463. I'm so sorry, Justin. Oh, scoring update. Evanston Express has 11 to the Bosses 5.
That's okay, that's okay. This game is not over. We are not done yet. There is one more game. It is the hardest game. And at this point, anyone can still win. Who will? Let's find out. Go ahead and get an arrow up the screen. Hello, captains.
What up?
That was exciting.
Yeah, you look like you feel bad, and you don't have to feel bad. It's okay.
That's 1 channel point.
Yeah. It's what?
It was just 1 channel point.
Yeah.
It was 50-50, but we won.
Well, you know, sometimes it's 1 point, and that's all the difference is. But it doesn't matter, as I said, because it's time for 6 things. It's the hardest game. Let's do it.
Okay.
What are 6 things? I would like to know who's leaving? Who's leaving from your teams? Someone's got to leave. Who's it going to be?
From our team, from the Evanston team, it's going to be Keith Whipple.
All right.
And the bosses will be sending out Maureen Winston.
Excellent.
Ooh,
Well,
it's a
both of them will
W
be-
challenge.
The W challenge. All right, both of them will be leaving there, both turning off their sound on their computer and watching away from the screen. Watching away. They're walking away from the screen, the exact opposite of watching from their screen. For the game of 6 things, I'll explain how the game itself works in a little minute. But right out the gate, let's go ahead and explain, get a lot of suggestions. I'll get the odds if you'll get the evens for me, Heather.
I love it.
So first, for eating popsicles, may I please have, what is something that immediately makes you feel at home? And what's a celebrity that people think of you when they see? For example, when people see Bob Hoskins, they often think of me. So what's, a celebrity that someone wants to text you about or message you about or just like kind of look at you at the side of their eye and then come up in conversation? And again, the first one was something that immediately makes you feel at home. This activity is eating popsicles. They're starting to come in right now. And I love all these ones we're seeing in here right now. No, you don't have to leave, Mark Wilder. Yeah, you stay right where you are. All right, this popsicle is, the popsicle itself is potpourri. And you are eating this popsicle with Patrick Stewart. All right, so the first activity is eating popsicles, and the popsicles it's themselves are potpourri, and you are doing it with Patrick Stewart. Heather.
Nice. All right, activity number 2 is jump in the pool. Jumping in a pool. In the chat, can I please get a suggestion of something that you would find in your junk drawer, like scissors or a tape measure? And then secondly, I would love a suggestion of something old-timey, like that's maybe in your attic that belonged to an old relative, something like that. Okay, so the pool itself, oh, all these things sound painful. The pool is batteries, and the diving board is a deck of tarot cards.
Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, for our third thing in the chat, may I please have, what is the best edible substance to build a house out of? And where is a place that would be great for hiding from older teens? The best substance to build an edible substance to build a house out of, and a place that would be great to hide from a group of older teens. Excellent. They're starting to roll in right now. This activity is, of course, putting up a tent. And so I'm looking at these coming in right now. And the tent is not made of fabric. It is, in fact, made of peanut brittle. And let's see. Oh, great. These citations are starting to flow in, and I'm loving all of them. I am going to take your own locker. So you're putting up the tent in your own locker. And the tent itself is made of, I said peanut butter, right?
You did. Yummy.
Great, thank you. And it's still peanut butter. Awesome. All right, Heather.
All right, we're putting up a tent. Yay, let's go camping. No, we're not. That's what you just did. We're taking selfies. Yay, let's take selfies. My notes are so messy. We're taking a selfie. Can you please tell me the name of your favorite, or it could be the name of the actor, or it could be the character itself, your favorite Marvel character. And then I would also like, what's a very adorable animal, a very adorable creature like a squirrel. All right, so you are going to be taking a selfie with, I just want to wait for some more options. Oh, fun. Very, very fun. Okay, so your phone is a hummingbird. And I'm sorry, Ryan Ford, I switched my order. The phone's a hummingbird, and you are with Captain Marvel.
Great. All right, for our next one, what is a Disney park attraction you could imagine having nightmares about? A Disney park attraction you could imagine having nightmares about. And what is something it'd be weird to imagine Vin Diesel owning?
These are great kids, Todd.
Thank you. It's been a surprising amount of time thinking of weird questions. Excellent. These are all flowing in right now. You are, of course, making a tutorial. You are making this tutorial at... okay, I see 2 for Carousel of Progress. My favorite attraction. So it will be the Carousel of Progress. You'll be doing this, you'll be making this tutorial at the Carousel of Progress. And we're starting to get these items in. Loving to see these come in right now. What's the other thing we're gonna place? You're making a tutorial. You yourself are the person making the tutorial. You are are Elvis's toilet.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared for that.
None of us were, but here we are.
Oh no. Okay, well, number 6 is, because remember back at the beginning when I asked you all for things that your pets were doing? Well, you're welcome, because activity number 6 is chewing on a box. You're chewing on a box like somebody's dog. I need a what's a band that maybe you'd hear on the oldies station, oldies 103.5, something, or in your dentist's office elevator, that kind of music. And then I also would like a something that would fit inside of a geocache. Those little tiny geocache things that people go hunting for around the world and log their name. It's really small. What's something that would fit in like a film canister? Ooh. I'm really some like old school. Remember film cameras, kids? Okay, so you are chewing on a box with Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
And the box is, oh yeah, I love this, Amanda Brock. It is a souvenir thimble. You know how people buy those thimbles? And if it's a souvenir, it would be great. But you know, you get those thimbles when you're vacationing.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Kind of like the spoons. They're like,
And since I think Peter Gabriel will be easier for Keith anyway, I think this is a nice little thing to throw them. These are all the suggestions that all the Suggos we need this evening. Thank you all for your beautiful Suggos tonight. I feel no shame in bringing this back, as Allie and Jason are currently trashing my favorite Disney attraction in the chat. There is a great big beautiful tomorrow, and today is when, Heather, if you'd be so kind, we need you to text our guessers and have them come back to the screen. Excellent. So here is how this game is going to work. As we said before, this is the game of 6 thing. It is the hardest game in comedy sports. That's why we got all those great Suggos for it. So here's how it's going to work. We are going to have a minute and a half on the clock for each one of these things. The teammates will be giving their guesser clues for the thing they're trying to guess. But they can't use English. They have to use gibberish. A language that my dad now uses with me every time he calls me on the phone. That's not fake. That actually happens. It's very cute and confusing. They can also use mime, which is where they use their body to pretend they're doing things that they're not doing. Given those 2 hints, they have to get their teammate to guess the 3 things that they have set up for them, the activity and the 2 replacements for each one. If at the end of that minute and a half that they get their person to guess it, their person and their team will get 5 big points for them, except for the last 2, which are notably harder, and as a result, worth 10 points each.
Yeah, they are.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right. At the end of that minute and a half, if their team does not get that thing and those replacements, the other team has its opportunity to steal, in which case they will get those 5 or 10 points for each one of those things. All right. Now, players, how you feeling? You ready? I think we have everyone back, everyone good to go, which means our blue team will be getting here. Reminding everyone right now off the gate in the 6 things that technical foul is still a thing. So watch those mutes and unmutes when you're coming ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
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 Go!
Oh, Scarlett. Oof. It's like crush like that. Oh, God. Okay. So the aquatica. Oh, God. Gotta go.
Asama, Asikisa, Asama, Asama, Asa.
Oh, squad naughty guys.
Asama, Aha, Ahana, Ataka E, Ataka E, Ataka E, Ataka Ana.
I gotta go quadica.
Aswadada, Aswaka Hidi, Adudi, Shanama.
Oh, Sadagata.
Asana,
Zada. 10 seconds.
Do the activity! All right, yes, as a reminder, I will not stop the clock until you start doing the activity.
It's fine, I got it.
Stopped at 6 seconds. You have 6 left.
Excellent. 6 seconds left. Maureen, what are you doing?
Great. I am eating a popsicle. The popsicle is flavored like potpourri.
Yeah.
And I am with Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh, you are so close. The first 2 are correct. The last one might be close, might not. I'm not familiar with that world. You have 6 seconds. Go!
Oh, it's over there.
Three seconds.
What are you doing?
All right. eating a popsicle. The popsicle's flavored like potpourri, and I am with Patrick Stewart. Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yes, 5 points to the blue team.
Bringing the score 10 to 11, just a 1-point difference. Express still in the lead.
They're back in the game. It is Express' turn now. Express, you have 1.5 minutes on the clock. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Ah, what's up, and the what's up? Oh, it's up, it's what's up? It's whoop, sploosh, 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 sploosh. Ah, what's up? Chihuahua. Chihuahua.
Here you go.
Yeah. Wah! And a boing, 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 boing. Wah, wah, wah. Ah, what's up?
Hey, what's gonna happen for the ball? Bueno, básica. Ah.
1 minute remaining.
Ah.
Esa pizza da.
Bada. Bada, bada. Mas aí, bada. Oh, básica, bada. Mas é bom, isso é também. Oh, básica.
Ah, não esquece, isso que te boing, but what's gonna shot? Is it wah? Yeah,
Básica, básica, básica.
Watch, and the música vai. Oh, wasaba. You get a wah, la wasaba wah, la wasaba wah. Oh, suba, susuba. Ah, wasaba. And the música wapa. A wapa.
Ah, básica, básica.
Oh!
Básica, básica. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Básica,
All right.
All right, we
Okay.
have
All right.
16 seconds remaining. 16 remaining.
What you doing?
I am diving off a diving board that is a tarot card into a pool of batteries.
I will take it. Guy, you got it. 5 points.
Scoring update. It is now 16 to 10 in favor of the Express.
Excellent, excellent. All right, blue team, you're still in this. Still in this, anyone's game for 5 points. 1.5 minutes of the clock. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Asaka, Aka, Skaka, Amana, Asamana, Asamana, Ahamana, Ahama, Saka, Asaka, Saka, Ahamana, Asaka, Asaka, Kacha, Kacha, Kakut, Skamanamana, Asaba.
Scotty Wasaragaza. Zoop Daragaraga.
Atena, Asana, Sama, Asapati, Ati, Asamana, Zazu, Wanama, Panama.
Asaraga. Asaraga.
Sobre, oh, sobre, think,
Okay, quick.
sobre,
Aquada.
oh, sobre, huh?
Asaraga. Sarabada.
Asigi, Asana, Shashuki, Asaka, oh, Rupi, Atana, Samanunana, Sakaana, Chapatu.
Saraga. Asaraga.
One more time.
That is time. Maureen, what are you doing?
I am batting away birds in a bird attack. My bird bat is peanut brittle, and I am in a dark and dangerous place called my head.
All right. Because we reached the end of time, I will not be providing any information on which one of those were correct and which ones weren't. Keith, what do you think it is?
I am putting up a tent in the wilderness. My tent is hard candy, and the way that I get into the tent is by doing a combination lock, and the combination is Maureen's name.
So close! A mix of the two of you would have had it, but unfortunately neither of you did. You were putting up a tent. The tent was peanut brittle, and you were at your own locker.
Got close to Maureen's name, then it would be.
Close to my name.
Of course.
Scoring update.
All right.
No
Nice
update.
try, though. That was. Yes, please.
I just said scoring update, no update. It was
Oh,
really
okay.
non-important interruption and proceeding.
I loved it. Either way, no points awarded that round, so it's still anyone's game. Strong gives given. Red team, you have a minute and a half of the clock. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Yabu shaba wada, yabu shaba wada. In bushka buska bua saba 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 in a washabada. And a bushka barasa is a busa whoop and it's a whoop is a
Oh, hey, let's get it. Mano. Okay, that's it, man. Oh, that's it.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Okay, let's get a pin.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 5,
This.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get a.
No more time.
At this time, you're all out of time. Heath, what are you doing?
A basket of one. Okay, well, I am clearly taking a selfie, but not only my cell phone is a mosquito not carrying the Zika virus. I'm careful. So it's a mosquito, and of course, the person that I am taking a selfie with is Superman with heat vision and can fly in the sky. It's definitely Superman.
All right. I will not be clarifying either of those once again because time ran out. Maureen, what were you doing?
I am taking a selfie. The phone is a fly, and I am in the Marvel universe.
Okay. Close, but no! You were taking selfies. The phone was a hummingbird, and you were with Captain Marvel. Once again, great gives given.
No update.
No update once again. As we go into our last round where everything is worth 10 points and a little bit harder. Blue team, you're still in this. This is your moment. You got a minute and a half of the clock. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Oh, Sanaga. Oh, Sanaga, Sanaga.
Asipisa, Shanugi, Asama. Oh, Skadabada. Sahamana, Safiki, Sakatiko, Asamana, Tiki, Atata, Asakati.
Saga, what? Saga.
Oh, Asamadama, Asikisa, oh, Asamadama, Asara, we go to do, Skabadabadow, Skudabadabahow, bow, Skabadabadow.
30 seconds.
Skabadabadu, Asama, Sasi, Asa, Ahamana, Asapa, Skirtnabadabahow, bow, a scroosh, Skagago, baba.
Oh, Sanaga. Squatted.
All right.
12 seconds remaining.
All right, Maureen, what are you doing?
I am watching my neighbor put up some siding. the where we are is it's a Small World ride, and the person I'm with, the person I'm with is Elvis.
No. All right, you have 12 seconds left.
Got this.
Go.
That is time.
Time. All right, Maureen, what are you doing?
Oh, I am ordering something off of QVC, and where I am is on a tour of the Magic Kingdom, and I am with the band from Chuck E. Cheese / Showbiz Pizza.
Keith, what are you doing?
Yes, well, this is clearly what I was doing. If it's not right at the variant timeline. All right, so what I was doing is I was clearly interior decorating and letting it build with age. Putting in the house I was doing it for was Steamboat Willie on his original train. And of course, I was installing a gilded toilet from the house of Elvis Presley in Graceland.
Excellent. All right, no, you were making a tutorial. You were at the Carousel of Progress, and you yourself were Elvis's toilet.
Sure.
Oh, naturally.
Yes.
My college nickname.
But it's still not over because it's currently 16-10, which means that whichever team gets this gets 10 points and the game. And if no one gets it, it goes to the red team. But I believe in you. You have a minute and a half on the clock. Are you ready?
Yes!
Go!
A muskele gasabas is a boom, and a wide but java is going to eat a tss, and a floop, floop, and a which a wah, and a wah. It's a bushka. It's a busha wapa. Aba, a jawaba is a and a baba. And a waba, and a wah. Yabba, shabba, yabba, wabba.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. I got it.
Abushkaba is a waska. Is a bushkawasa is a boop, and a bloop bloop. Dushkaba is a wooshkaba.
Ah,
But and a bushkabaski is a it's a waba. It's one of ding 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 ding. Oh, wasaba chaba. And a washkabasa is a wa na washaba. Oh, wasaba. Bushka buska is a bloop. Oh, wasaba is a what's up? It's a wa.
All right, 4 seconds remaining.
All right, cool. I am eating a cardboard box because I'm homeless, and I am doing it with John Cusack, and the box itself is not a box. It is a finger puppet that you use that I found in an old store.
Okay, you are chewing on a box. We don't know the reason, but we don't need to. You are not with John Cusack, but you are close. And it is not a sock puppet, but again, you are in the relative area. 4 seconds left.
How much time?
4 seconds.
4 seconds. Go! Four, three. All right, Keith. Let's see. I believe in you, buddy.
Okay, I am eating a box. I'm with Peter Gabriel, And
Yes!
my thing, the only thing it can be that goes with clicky clicky and holds up is a flashbulb.
Oh. All right.
Clicky clicky.
Maureen,
You got it, Maureen.
Yes.
here's your steal for the game, for the match. What do you have? What are you doing?
I am eating a cardboard box.
What?
With Peter Gabriel, and the box is a thimble.
Oh. Can you be more specific?
It's a on the thimble.
Yeah.
Oh, the thimble is a gift shop thimble that is like one of those ceramic ones.
take
that's
it!
shredded.
Yes! Maureen! And the game.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know those.
Airhorn indeed with those 10 points and that amazing steal. The Bosses take the match with a final score of 20 to the Evanston Express 16. My goodness, on the edge of our seats, so much so that I forgot to count down that last one, but that's okay because I'm going to remember to send us off tonight. Please give it up for your teams tonight, all of the 6s and 7s. That virtual applause in the chat for your visitors, and unfortunately not the winners tonight, the Evanston Express. Give it up for Keith Whipple, Bruce Phillips, and your captain, Kat Gotzik. All right, I need all those blue emojis, 6s and 7s for your hometown team and defending champions tonight, the Downtown Chicago Bosses. Give it up for Maureen Winston, Brian Hooley Houlihan, and your captain of the Bosses, Justin Swinson. I would like to give all of the laughter, love, and applause to your referee tonight, Todd Page. Behind the scenes, making all of the sound effects and wonderful music tonight, it's Stuart Mott on keys. We've got Ryan Ford in the booth making technical magic happen. And I'm your announcer, Heather Scholl. Stick around for the 9:30 match. Good night.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. To go on together. Moonlight and fire, dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. To go on together.
여유롭게 teasing 내 자유로운 soul 이미 be please 문제가 돈이라면 I'll be filthy rich but 걱정 따윈 없지 나는 rich 뱀이라 따위는 너 언제나 보이는 건 no no 속도로 내야 돼 pedal to the metal yeah. I don't really care just move out of my way Reaching for the stars, always on the right road 사실 어떤 길이라도 그게 상관없지 Finna make it work 늦더라도 고른 삶은 마치 rolling 당층까지 rolling I put on down, give them all, give them 100 I got a lot on my mind 아직은 나 힘이 들어도 I'm grinding yeah 나는 나의 신치 않아 목소리 내야 해 목소리 내야 돼 Got a different view 여유롭게 달려 더 빛나지 당연 yeah. 내 삶은 shine like a diamond 괜히해서 뭐해 걱정 I got no worries no I got no worries no I got no worries no I'm shining like a diamond shining like a diamond yeah. I got no worries 걱정 따윈 없지 no 되기 원해 나를 맡겨 태양이 너무 가까워 나의 그들은 burning 분난방을 닫혀 담비가 내릴 때까지 wow. 규제 yeah. 누가 나를 나보다 더 믿어 네가 날 버려도 아직 내가 있어 yeah. 너는 내가 무너지길 빌어 가끔 내가 위태해 보여도 never fall 굵지 않은 무릎 성공이 나를 부름 먼저 향해 구름 위 다 밟아 브룸 브룸 에스컬레이트 편법 원칙 따윈 게나 좀 오늘도 생고 난 내 방식대로 go Don't you love it 이게 사는 거지 뭐 모두가 shine bright한지 모르고 있어 그저 이 밤이 낮이 될 때까지 keep on and on and on all night till you hear my echoes whoa yeah Got a different view 여유롭게 달려 내일은 더 빛나지 당연 yeah. 내 삶은 shine like a diamond 괜히 해서 뭐해 걱정 I got no worries no yeah. I got no worries no okay I got no worries no I'm shining like a diamond shining like a diamond yeah.
You interrupt me and I interrupt you. A shame. When did we start losing and stop giving? I remember I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you, but my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it, 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 wanna release
made. Ay, you made a permanent home in my head. You moving like a goddess, come my way, my way, my way. Your hips on the move, only a real one can do what you do. I caught a body, but you was the shooter. Damn. Shot me down one time, now you wanna hug me down long time. Funny how the love can change sometimes. So me say, hey, Paco Papago, I'm pulling up on you. Let me show you my world. Oh. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh
Adicto a ti, mi flaca. Tu cuerpo sacude como un maraca. Te miro y miro, so sube y baja. Como en Caracas bailamos al ritmo del bajo y la caja. Y tú mi África, yo tu casino en América. Quiero bambinos contigo, ma. Te beso bien suave en el limón, ma. Te quiero con vino, limón, no sé. Tu cuerpo es un carnaval, yeah. Tus ojos trascendental, y tu espíritu natural. Me enamora con besos en el piñal, yeah. De África al tropical, nuestro amor es transnacional. Lo que tenemos presidencial, aquí la vista es
Told me that I
espectacular.
make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Can't wait to show you off. Come out, I'm pulling up. Come out, I'm pulling up, yeah.
Oh ma, lo que tengo contigo ma, esto está fijo ma.
She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got me. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your come alive in the nighttime. There's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. Yeah, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. We come alive.
All my thoughts are running around inside my head. Emotions keep coming, they're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in place. Stuck in this commotion, how come I ain't past this yet? I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I try to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Start a life in the country, I could say yes to that. Whatever way you want me, I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be Friday, cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but some things stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but some things stayed the same.
There's another side of you no one gets to know.
I'm fed up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna see the light. See the light.
There in tears in your eyes at every step of our goodbyes. Pink pearls and a ruffled worn sweater. You left them behind like a love letter. I can make a sentence and nothing makes sense. We had our moments, I relive now, again and again. You were like a solar eclipse on my lips, please give me a call. Bye. I'd be stuck in my head, think I need to escape. Feels like I'm waiting, do you feel the same? My mom used to say that no matter your face, at the end of the day, you only wanna feel safe. But I'd rather walk into the space to see if you're still awake. If it's ever gonna be right, if we ever had the time, hope you know that I try. If we'll ever make it feel right, still think we can work it out. Hope you know that I try. I'm running over the highways, running sideways. I'm falling, but I'm starting to love it. We might fall apart, but we always do. If it's ever gonna be right, if we ever had the time, hope you know that I try. If we'll ever make it feel right, still think we can work it out. Hope you know that I try.
La verdad tiempo me compré un Rolex. La plata no es felicidad, pero invierto en Forex. Me confundo a quien amar, a quien mandarle flores. Yeah. Tener uno, tener más amores. Yeah. Tenemos hielo, yeah. Estamos allá. En doctorado, los tonidades, yeah. Dios es muy grande, que es la que hay. Lo más que quiero es los saludos de mi madre. No le doy su ticket y no se repite. Dice que me la dan, al menos no quiten. Oh yeah, no los autorice. Oh yeah, desde que tengo a mi familia la paso bien. Que Dios me dio más de vida. La paso bien. Mis panas rompiendo la liga. La paso bien. La meta la tenemos fija. Desde que tengo a mi familia la paso bien. Que Dios me dio más de vida. La paso bien. Mis panas rompiendo la liga. La paso bien. La meta la tenemos fija. La tenemos fija.
Hablan de plata, yo de niveles. Como el dicho, la verdad lo que más duele. Oh no, ¿cómo va? Baby, mucha envidia y no hace nada. Me dicen la loca por tener mis sueños, por negar que alguien vaya a ser mi dueño. Pero que me toca hacer dueña lo mío. Déjenme sola si no quieren lío. Yo le doy su ticket y no se repite. Dicen que me la dan, al menos no quiten. Oh yeah, no los autorice. Oh yeah, la que tenga mi familia. Que Dios me dio ganas de vida. Mis panas rompiendo la liga. La meta la tenemos fija. La que tenga mi familia. Que Dios me dio ganas de vida. Mis panas rompiendo la liga. La meta la tenemos fija. La tenemos fija.
Me gusta el consentimiento.
siento. Esto no es así, ya se siente otro viento. Tómate el tiempo y si quieres yo te cuento cómo es vivir y no morir en el intento. Te enseño cómo invierto, solo apostar en lo que es 100% cierto. Ahora como lo que quiero, mi plata cubiertos. Y los míos comen aunque no tengan abiertos. El hambre ya está muerto. Yo le doy su ticket y no se repite. Dicen que me la dan, al menos no quiten. Oh yeah, no los autoricé. Oh yeah, desde que tengo a mi familia.
Que Dios me dio, llámate vida.
Mis panas rompiendo la liga.
La meta la tenemos fija.
Desde que tengo a mi familia.
Que Dios me dio, llámate vida.
Mis panas rompiendo la liga.
La neta la tenemos fija, la tenemos fija. She was in love with a boy, in love with a girl, so in love with the world, so beautiful. She was in love with the night, the way the sun shines. All she needed was love to have to hold, and nobody could make her feel down. She was always smiling from ear to ear, and everybody wondered around, will she ever know the feeling of tears? All she said to them was live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. 'Cause if you wanna laugh, then live it better. If you want love, then stay together. If you wanna smile, then be forever young again. Young again. She was the curious kind. To hate, she was blind. Always love on her mind. Just come what may. She couldn't quite figure out what fear's all about. So she put it aside all night, all day. And everybody talked about her. Said there must be something wrong with this girl. All she said to them was live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. 'Cause if you wanna laugh, then live it better. If you want love, then stay together. If you wanna smile, then be forever young again. Young again. And nobody could make her feel down. She was always smiling from ear to ear, baby. And everybody wondered and frowned, will she ever know the feeling of tears? All she said to them was live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. 'Cause if you wanna laugh, then live it better. If you want love, then stay together. If you wanna smile, then be forever young
Oh, hello, loyal fans. It's me, Macho Man, Randy Savage. That's right. We've got an exciting show for you tonight. It's 9:30. Fun fact, if you rearrange these letters here, B-O-K-A and J, it spells macho. Try it for yourself. Now we've got an exciting show for you tonight of comedy sports. That's not comedy about sports, it's comedy played as a sport. Two teams are going to compete for your laughs and your enjoyment. And the way we're going to find that out is through polls. So let's first find out who's here for the first time. So I'm going to use the abilities of computing to go right in here, and I'm gonna click. So okay, is this thing on just like this? Okay, so I'm gonna go like, who here? Me for first time, and then I'm gonna type in like in here. This is what we call exposition. Yes, I've been here before, and let's see how accurately I type without looking at the keyboard. So take a look in the chat, loyal fans, and you should see a delightful poll right there. Let us know if you've been here before, if this is your first time. Now, I should mention that we here at Comedysportz love doing an awesome show for all ages. So let's keep all of our suggestions that we'll be saying in the chat. Nice and happy. Nothing mean, lewd, crude, anything that would make anyone feel uncomfortable or not supported. Now, we also have some pretty amazing resources for us here at Comedy Sports. If you want to find ways to support your community and other communities all around the Chicago area, totally check out our resource guide in the details of our Twitch channel. All right, so it looks like with 100 votes and 99%, looks like people have been here before. Welcome for those who are here for the first time. Now, like I mentioned before, we're gonna get suggestions from you. If anything is lewd or crude, unsupportive or anything like that, this is what we call the out of bounds foul, or oof. Yeah, you heard it. So, if you type anything mean or anything like that, we will bounce you out of the chat. We've got bots and humans keeping an eye on that. Also, this applies to our players. They're making everything up for you on the spot. So, if they slip up, it will be up to our ref to determine what the penalty is for their out of bounds foul. Now, let's find out some more from you. Now, right now, it is extremely warm. What is something you love to do when it is extremely warm outside? Also, type into the chat, what's something you love doing when it's extremely cold outside? And I'm gonna spice it up because also put it in the chat what you love to do inside. That's right, you heard it. Outside and inside. That's where you have to do. Oh, look at this. Stay inside with the AC. You know what? I don't want to brag, but I do have an AC unit that I purchased about a year ago. That's right, you heard it, loyal fans. 1 year ago. It is an absolutely amazing machine. It is off right now, and I have plastic on my arms, so I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to it later tonight. Sweat profusely, you nailed it. So we have a lot of wonderful suggestions here. So throughout the show, we're going to be coming to you for lots of suggestions. So get those fingers ready. Feel free to type in the chat. And the way we show applause and support is typing 6s and 7s. So let's start typing 6s and 7s in the chat, and let's bring our players to the screen. Right, loyal fans, we have a match of the ages for you tonight. Two teams competing for your enjoyment. First in red, the Roscoe Village Idiots. Starting off for the RVIs is none other than the amazing, the incomparable, the strongest in the world, Fiona Stevens. Math, add it up. But of course, no equation could be complete without a second portion of your expression, and that expression is best personified by Yvette Jaskowitz. Cookie Monsters. And of course, leading off for the Roscoe Village Idiots is none other than, who's that man? It's Jason Guys. But of course, they are not going up unopposed. They have before them the downtown Chicago Bosses. Starting off for the Bosses, they're easily 7'3" and can hurl a yacht 500 yards. It is Maureen Winston. Clean up your act or she'll do it for you. Of course, coming up with the Bosses is none other than the amazing, the can sprint around the world in under 12 seconds, Hars Sonderricker. Choo-choo! Here comes the Hars train. And leading off for the downtown Chicago Bosses, it is the amazing, incomparable 12 PhDs, Ashley Victoria. Cheers to that. Now, loyal fans, stand up in front of your laptops and give uproarious applause for your ref, Bruce Phillips. Look at his typing prowess.
Hello, loyal fans, and welcome to Comedy Sports here on Twitch TV. How are you all feeling tonight? Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. We're so glad to have you here. I just wanted to say, first of all, Macho, thank you so much for everything that you've done. That intro was amazing. And thank you for the basket of peaches you sent over for my housewarming. That was really nice. They were just like the most adorable things. How is your little pet Pekingese doing?
Oh, he's doing wonderful.
Macho has an adorable Pekingese. He's got a little mange right now, and he's completely shaved, and his name is Snugs.
I love him so much.
There is one thing that you out there in the internet world need to know before we get started here at Comedy Sports, and that is that everything we're about to see is improvised tonight, is completely made up. Our actors are working without a script, and they'll be doing scenes, songs, and games for your enjoyment. However, I am the referee. My job is to keep the time and call the fouls. Now, there's one very important foul that we go over now that we are on Zoom, on Twitch, and that is the technical foul.
Boom.
The technical foul is because we are on the internet. We are on our computers. Occasionally, a player might forget to unmute. Their internet broadband might get slow. Something may happen in the virtual world. If that happens, I will blow my whistle. I will call the technical foul, and that player will possibly lose points from their all-important score. Isn't that right, Macho?
Oh, yeah.
Very good, Macho Man. So all we need to get started, I think, is to get our captains to the screen. Captains, come on up here. All right, we've got Captain Ashley and Captain Jason. Captain Jason? Captain Jason?
Oh,
this way,
hey.
buddy. Welcome.
Thanks,
How are you feeling tonight, Captain Jason, visiting team?
I'm feeling great. Bruce.
Wonderful. Captain Ashley, as our hometown team in blue, how confident are you for tonight's match?
His shirt's on backwards.
I'm feeling great, Bruce.
I'm going to take that as extremely confident.
You think?
To get us started, we are going to play the game to decide who is going to pick our opening match. We are going to play the game of rock, paper, scissors, anything.
Oh.
What I'm going to have you do is turn your backs to the camera. So, Ref Jason, maybe face forward. And we are going to, on the count of 3, you will turn around and show us the pose for either rock, paper, scissors, or anything. And we will determine which one wins. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, turn.
Ooh.
All right. Captain Ashley, what is it that you have there?
I mean, what's it look like, Bruce?
I'm not going there. I will ask you.
It's the eye of the tiger.
Yes, it is. The eye of the tiger laying down.
Well, I mean, doesn't that make sense? They're up
It
here.
does.
They lay down.
It makes perfect sense. It is the eye of a napping tiger. Captain Jason from the Village Idiots, what do you have?
What's it look like, Bruce?
I'm not going there. This isn't how this works.
What's it look like, Bruce?
Can I just pick? Because he's probably going to say pumpkin or something.
Captain Ashley, you have 1 rock, paper, scissors, anything against
Pumpkin!
the Village Idiots.
We're going to play Scattergories because he looks like he doesn't know that many words.
Scattergories is a bold choice and a strategic one. Please field your teams.
Field!
The game of Scattergories works like this. Our players will be on the screen. We will be jumping back and forth between them, and they will be guessing, and they'll be naming things that are in a category. We're gonna come to you in the chat now and ask you to please list things that would be in a category like colors or state capitals or things like that. The players will go back and forth naming these things until they cannot think of something. At which point I might ask them what that is also, and we might jump to another category. We will see.
Where's our
Right?
team?
I'm looking for the red team. We need Village Idiots. You gotta come to the screen. There we go.
We got lost.
Oh, boy. All right, we are going to go back and forth here. I think I'm calling it. So we're going to start with a category in the chat. Go ahead and give me various things that could fit in a category. I'm going to start with types of shoes. First thing I heard. Types, or red, types of shoes. We're going to start with Captain Ashley. Here we go.
Loafers.
Captain Jason.
Soft ones.
Maureen.
Sneakers.
Fiona.
My mom knits shoes for small rabbits.
Hars.
Tap shoes.
Yvette.
Velcro.
Which is also
A thing that sticks.
Fiona.
My mom said that I stick to her like glue.
Maureen.
An ill-fitting door.
Captain Ashley.
Suction cup.
Captain Jason.
Peanut butter.
Hars.
Glue.
Oh, I like glue, and glue, unfortunately, is too close for me. That means, Hars, you are out of there.
It was things that stick.
What an idiot.
Too close to something that was already sticking. Let us continue. We're going to get a new category. Let me check in with Matzo Man. Please give me a category that you find in the chat, please.
Oh, absolutely. I've got something near and dear to my heart. Vegetables.
Vegetables. Different types of vegetables is where
I'm glad I'm out.
Captain Jason, we'll begin with you.
Brussels sprouts.
Maureen.
Artichoke.
Fiona.
My mom's garden is full of zucchinis.
Yvette.
Peas!
Captain Ashley.
Broccoli.
Fiona.
There's leaks, and I don't mean the kind in a sink.
Captain Jason.
Soft ones.
Unfortunately, we are getting more specific, and soft ones is too vague. Therefore, Captain Jason
Pumpkin.
is a pumpkin, and it's midnight, and he's out of here.
Yeah, I'm a pumpkin.
All right, let's go to that those chat. Keep those categories coming. Oh, I love that. Allie does improv. Batman villains. Batman villains is the suggestion. Start with Maureen.
Catwoman.
Fiona.
The penguin. Is he really a pumpkin?
Captain Ashley.
Joker.
Yvette.
Bing, baby!
Maureen.
King Tut.
Captain Ashley.
Harley Quinn.
Fiona.
Two-Face. No, genuinely, I'm concerned for my friend.
Fiona again.
Harley Davidson.
Oh, unfortunately not. Harley Davidson is just a sponsor. Fiona is out of here. We've got 2 pumpkins, 1 Yvette, and we need a new category. Let's get a category from the chat. Matzo Man, why don't you find me one?
Oh, I've got one that's got a great hook. John Williams, movie soundtracks.
John Williams movie soundtracks.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Matzo Man, feel free to pull this up and help keep me honest. Captain Ashley, let's start with you.
Titanic.
Yvette.
Chocolate.
Maureen.
Star Wars: A New Hope.
Which is also...
It's also a movie that Harrison Ford was in.
Yvette.
Indiana Jones.
Captain Ashley.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Maureen.
Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back.
Maureen.
Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
Maureen.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Those are all the Star Wars I will take, even though there are more. Yvette.
Give me back my son! The movie.
Unfortunately not! That is just a line from a movie. That's 3 pumpkins in a row, which means the 5 big points go to the blue team of the bosses. It's a full pumpkin, everyone. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen a full pumpkining here in a while. What about you?
Oh, it's been months.
It's been months indeed. That means we're going to bring our winners up to the screen. Captain Ashley of the Bosses, please join me on the screen. Captain Ashley, it looks like your confidence was well-founded. How are you feeling?
A little disappointed. Like, that wasn't even hard.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of shade happening here.
I mean, it's just calling it like it was, Bruce.
Just calling it like it was. Great. What game would you now like to play in this first team choice round?
Oh, you know what? The whole round has me thinking about corporate sponsorship, so let's play word.
Oh, great. Word from our sponsor.
Stop it.
Very good. Go ahead and field your team. In the chat right now, can I please get a few different things here? Please list for me either animals, types of animals, objects that you would find in a junk store, animals, objects you would find in a junk store. Actually, we're gonna hold off on that. Let me get, yeah, let's stay with the animals. Objects you'll find in a junk store, I like these. Also, can I get a product that you use all the time, right? Like toothbrush, toothpaste, or like spaghetti sauce. What's a product that you would use often? And then finally, what is a cause? Like saving the rainforest or something like that. But like maybe one that isn't happening very often nowadays. That isn't a very common one. All right, these are the suggestions that we are going to take. I love all of these. What's going to happen right now is we are about to see a morning show that is going to be hosted by Captain Ashley. However, occasionally they will have to break for words from the sponsors, commercials. And your suggestions are going to be the suggestions for these commercials. I'm going to take, the first one is going to be a mice adoption center. Mice adoption center is going to be the first one. Object-wise, Matzo Man, did you see one you liked?
Oh yeah, monarch butterflies.
Is the object you liked?
Yes.
Let's take it. I'm gonna say monarch butterflies, like a collection, like someone is like selling in the collection of that. I'm gonna say that the object that I'm gonna go with is going to be creepy dolls. Third suggestion is creepy dolls. And finally, for the cause that we are raising money for, that we're seeing a commercial for, is going to be Hugs Across America. Hugs Across America is our fourth suggestion. And finally, can I get, for Captain Ashley, what is like a topic that maybe this morning show might be like centered around, or something that they've just come from? What is something like...
We're good. We can just start the game.
Very well, Captain Ashley. Why don't you run this game then?
Sure.
We'll go to this. She doesn't want any more suggestions, I guess. When you're ready, take it away.
Hello and good morning and welcome to Morning Truth with Fernanda Berstacci. I'm here to bring you the truth to start your day with. First up on our list this Wednesday morning is chicken. Have the drumsticks gotten bigger? Yes, they have. It's not even a question. It's just a statement of fact. And we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Hello, my name is Harz H. Harz. I play the character on the very topical Twitch show Comedysportz Harz. But right now I'd like to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. Mice adoption. There are so many unwanted and unused and unnecessary mice out there. We need to bring these into our homes. In an arm of an angel, please bring these mice to me. Thank you.
And that was a word from our sponsor. You know, we got to keep the bills paid around here. I cannot support this whole channel by myself, but I know the truth needs to get out there. So we do have some commercials, okay? But that commercial lets me let you know that bees and wasps are starting to look more alike. And you'll hear more about that after this word from our sponsor.
Oh, hello, it is me, Princess Annalisa. And around my grounds we have far too many of the butterflies, the monarch butterflies. So if you want something that is orange and black and would make a delicious snack, then I recommend a sack of Princess Annalisa's set of monarch butterflies. Just call today.
All right, welcome back. Now we are talking about peanut butter. Is it an allergen? Of course. Would I want it by my son if he was allergic to peanuts? Of course not. I wouldn't want it in the same building, but sunflower butter is not the answer. And now word from our sponsors.
Sock Shark coming this time. Sock Shark.
All right. Are colored Post-its notes being used to send covert messages at work? Should we bring back color neutral Post-its? Have you noticed any? Have you noticed any flesh tone Post-its notes since the year 2004? I think not. More on that after word from our sponsor.
When you go from San Diego over to Rhode Island, it's not just enough to hold each other's hand. You need to hug across America. You gotta hug across America. I'm not here to stay 6 feet apart. All I'm here to do is touch your heart. So join us in our hugs across America.
And that is time! Very nice. Give it up for the blue team. Words from our sponsors. Oh, God, they're all... It's great. Fantastic. Loyal fans, remember that game. We're going to see a game by the Roscoe Village Idiots, and then you will vote on which team you liked more. Let's get Captain Jason to the screen.
Hi, Bruce. I'm a pumpkin.
Hi. Hi,
it's me. It's me.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
a pumpkin.
That's, boy, you're really figuring out the Zoom, aren't you, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, tell me, Jason, what is the game that you would like to challenge your team to in this team choice round?
That last one was really good, but I thought we were the idiots, so we're gonna play Idiot Replay.
Idiot Replay. Very good. Go ahead and field your team.
Okay.
In the chat, we are coming to you again. Lots of different suggestions for this one, so get your typey fingies ready. For this one, why don't you give me, I like this theme, let's run with it, an animal that you would find at the zoo, please, like an unusual animal for North America. An animal that you would find at the zoo. Oh God, someone help him find the screen. Matzo Man, help him find the screen.
You just got
also in the chat, why don't you give me an edible object, an edible piece of food, an edible thing. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Matzo Man, go ahead and write a couple of these down that you like. Why don't you also write in the chat an emotion of some sort, a feeling, an aura, a way that you might be feeling sometime this last week, or that you're expecting to feel in the near future. And then finally, let's get a location. We'll just put that out there as an option. Wonderful. Here's what I'm going to give all of you. Why don't you give us that first one, Matzo Man? What is an unusual animal, please?
I'm gonna go with a tapir.
Tapir?
Tapir. Tapir. It's like a horse with a slightly longer nose.
Yes, a very popular animal. The tapir it is. For a, let's do an object. What's an edible object you saw in the chat that you liked?
Oh,
I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I saw a banana. So were you thinking the same thing?
Yep, frozen banana.
Yep, frozen banana or banana for an object. And then finally, I asked you for a couple here, but I'm going to go with emotion. I would like to see the terrified emotion, a terrified feeling. What we're going to do here in Idiot Replay is we are going to see the same scene happen in 3 different ways, and we're going to change that up. So to get us started, hello, folks. Captain Jason, would you like to see a base scene to work off of?
Yes, please.
Excellent. I'm going to start a timer here in my studio, and you will see a base scene. To get a suggestion of a location, I'm going to take a lot of great ideas here. A lot of people want the beach. A lot of people are feeling beach weather, I guess. So beach is your suggestion for location. Idiots, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Nice game. Nice game.
Yeah, I brought my A game. Too bad you left yours at home.
Wow. Wow. Nice burn. Nice burn. You want a rematch?
Jeffrey, you know, if I'm not playing double volleyball, I'm not living.
Well, here's where you're dumb. I brought in a ringer.
No way. No way, Jeffrey.
I am here.
It's my baby sister.
What? I'm here. I'm ready to play, and you're going down.
Tiny Elisa is the scariest volleyball player in the entire course.
Yeah.
I spent all summer at sandwich camp, so you know I'm ready for this.
I used to have a partner until you scared him away permanently from the beach.
With her amazing sandwiches.
All right, that is time. This is a scene about a gauntlet being thrown.
I think so.
Yeah.
Captain Jason, I'm going to come to you now. I'm going to have you the option to replay this scene using the suggestion of either tapir, bananas, or terrifiedness. What is the order you'd like to play this in?
Let's go tapir, terrified, banana.
Great, so anti-alphabetical.
Yeah, it was my IO team.
Excellent. We're going to start with tapir. Let's replay the scene.
Nice game, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Nice game.
Yeah. Too bad you didn't bring your A game.
Oh, nice burn. Nice burn.
Yeah. Hey. I smell someone who wants a rematch.
Ooh. Well, what are those ants on a logs? Because I find that delicious.
You know what? Actually, I do too. Do you know where we could find any of those?
You know who could bring some? My little sister!
No way!
I'm here. I'm ready to go down.
Tiny body, long nose Elisa! But you're the scariest tapir on the volleyball course!
Yeah, you know, I spent all summer at ant camp, and so you know I'm ready to get down.
Boom.
Listen,
All right, that is time for tapir scene. Please stop being tapirs. We are now going to move on to terrified. Terrified. Let's replay it.
Nice game, bro!
Thanks! Your game could have used some work!
I appreciate the constructive feedback!
If you might want a rematch, perhaps that would be agreeable!
That's the scariest thing I've ever heard, except for my sister, who I'm bringing presently.
I'm here and I'm ready to get down. sandwich cake and I didn't sleep, so I'm ready to get down.
Booyah! All right, time. That is terrified. We've lost half the audience.
I think that's true.
We'll see if we can bring it back. They'll re-enter the room. It's safe now. If you're watching in the thumbnail, it's safe now. We're gonna see one final replay of this scene. The suggestion for this is bananas or frozen bananas replay.
Hey, nice game, bro. Oh, thanks. You know, it's a team effort. It's too bad your peel seemed a little unappealing on the course.
Hey, I hate to point this out, but you're getting eaten. Nice eating, bro.
Pardon me. Don't judge me for how I spend my time. Thanks so much. If you want a rematch and stop judging how me and my friend Flink have fun, we could do that.
Well, if you brought a friend, I'm bringing your friend, my little sister. Yeah.
Little potassium? Is that you?
Yeah, I spent all summer at fruit camp and I got fit, so I'm ready to get down.
But the last time you played me, my team got sliced.
Booyah!
That is time. Give it up for the red team, Roscoe Village Idiots, for the game of Idiot Replay. Well done. Oh my God. Oh, hey, that is not cool. That is not cool, you guys. That is not cool.
Bruce, you're a pumpkin, Bruce.
I am not a pumpkin. Can we get this out of here? All right, we're coming to you in the chat now. Matzo Man has put in a poll that I think is about running. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is now time for you to vote once or many times using channel points. Go ahead and put in your vote now, whether you like the blue team or the red team's game, and they will win 5 big points, possibly bring us to a tie, possibly putting the bosses in an extreme lead.
Wow. Much like a close-up picture of giraffes, this is neck and neck right now.
Indeed. Also, we will, I always like to vote for the team that I feel is like dancing the hardest, that wants it the most.
Oh.
Matzo Man, who do you think you're voting for?
Well, I cannot say contractually, but it looks like the red team has taken it.
Look at that, the red team in the game of Idiot Replay. Excellent choice. Let me see my captains on the screen, please. Captains, join me. All right, Captain Ashley, Captain Jason. Captain Jason, a wonderful game that brought you back into the tie as soon as we get our score updated there. This gives us a chance to do a head-to-head match. Captain Jason, you won that game. I'm going to ask if you would like to pick the game in this head-to-head match.
No.
Great.
Back
Captain
to you,
Ashley,
Bruce.
we're coming to you now. What game would you like to play in this head-to-head match?
Well, I'm just your backup. When it don't work out with the red team, you come
That's
up
exactly right. When you lose the game, you are the backup.
Fine. We'll play film pitch.
Film pitch. Very good. Go ahead and field your teams.
That sounds like fun, Bruce.
Great. I'm glad. This is the game of film pitch.
Oh boy.
Bruce, we're all pumpkins.
Ryan Ford.
Not everyone is pumpkin. Get
me out of here.
Out of here. Get these pumpkins out of here.
Ryan Randy Ford.
I am not a squash.
Oh my goodness. Everything's coming up pumpkins. In the chat right now,
being a pumpkin.
Please give me a list of real movie titles. Real movie titles right now in the chat box. What we're going to go through is each team, we're going to go back and forth, and they're going to have a chance to tell us, changing one word or changing something very slightly about the film title that you give us. They will give us a description and change the title. We will give them a tick mark for every one that they are able to do. And we'll see how we are at the end of the match. All right, to get, and you'll see how this goes. They're going to be pitching film titles that have slight changes from the original. Let's start with. Ooh, I like all of these a lot. I'm going to start with When Harry Met Sally. When Harry Met Sally is going to be the first one. I want to hear some new movie pitches. We're going to start with Captain Ashley.
Oh, you remember the Look Who's Talking franchise, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Kirsty was popping in those. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved her chemistry with John Travolta. We're starting a new series. We could build this out maybe 6 sequels long. It's When Harry Met Allie.
Got it. When Harry Met Allie. Very good. That's 1 point there. Captain Jason.
Oh, yes. Boy, do I have a movie for you, Bruce. It's about this man who wants to break into the sales circuit and selling door-to-door encyclopedias. It's called When Harry Met Rand McNally.
Thank you very much. Very good. We'll make it. Maureen.
Oh man, you know what the world's been wanting? It's a crossover between Charlie Brown and Pee-wee's Playhouse. What happens when the characters interlope? We'll find out in When Cherry Met Sally.
Thank you very much. We'll make it. Fiona. Fiona, please.
Oh no.
She's talking.
Fiona is muted. That is a technical foul. Please take 1 point from the idiots. Fiona, please give me your pitch.
In this alternate universe prequel, Billy Crystal doesn't take a road trip after college. He goes and finds the closest pond and befriends an amphibian in When Harry Met Sally Mander.
Yep. Hars.
Oh, Bruce, I got a movie for you. Space Jam, about basketball. Remember the Titans? That's about football. What we need is a solid volleyball movie. Yes, volleyball. This movie is called When Harry Set Sally.
When Harry Set Sally. Very good. Ding. And finally, Yvette.
Oh, hey, yeah. So, sometimes you gotta change the genre of an existing movie that is already so great, the classic. So, it's spooky time. So, this version, it's When Scary Met Sally.
Very good. Ding, ding. Great. We're going to change up the way we are going to evaluate this a little bit. We're going to go a little bit more rapid fire. I've got a list of movies here. After we have finished this round, we're going to come to you in the chat to vote on which titles you liked better. Both of these are movie pitches. We're going to check in with you, the audience. The next one I'd like to see is a pitch for a change-up of Last Action Hero. Last Action Hero, and we're going to start with Captain Jason.
Oh, cool. So this is a story about a family that is about to go on vacation, and they open up their cupboard and they discovered their last snacks on Zero.
Got it? Fantastic. Print. We're gonna go to Maureen.
Oh man, so there's a detective only my dad likes to read about, but he wants it to be a little more interesting. Present to you Last Action Nero Wolf.
Got it, yes. Excellent. Yvette.
Oh, you know who used to be really popular? Enrique Iglesias. So, we called him up and we were like, hey, we want to work with you. And we want you to be in Last Action Hero, baby.
Great, thank you, Yvette. Hars, we've got a new movie for you. Would you please give me your pitch for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Oh yeah, man. This is great. It's gonna be Harry, and the Goblet of Fire. Yup. What is pyre? You gotta go to the movie to see it, boy.
I think that movie just got real dark.
Yeah.
Knowing what a pyre is.
I think he's on our team.
Fiona, going to you.
You know what the Harry Potter movies had too much of? Random British people, and not enough of American actors who voiced Iago in Aladdin. So I bring to you Harry Potter and the Gilbert Godfrey of Fire.
Excellent. Captain Ashley.
Oh, you know what? Harry Potter, they're always zipping around on their little zippity-doo-dah brooms. Think about it. The American automotive industry needs revitalization. We need to rebrand, bring it out there as Harry Potter and the Goblet of Tires.
Very nice. I'm gonna call time right there. Give it up for all of our movie pitches tonight. A lot of changes, a lot of great stuff happening. We're now coming to you in the chat box. I would like to see your votes on who you thought had the better movie pitches. What movies excited you more? What tempted the imagination a little bit more? What movies would you like to see or get on Hulu or Amazon Prime?
Bruce,
we are not sponsored by Hulu or Amazon Prime. What's that?
Can I wager one of our points? Because I had one for Last Action Hero.
Sure, let's hear it.
Oh man, oh, we're talking Claudius, we're talking Caligula, we're talking Rome, we're talking Last Action Nero, baby.
Very good, yes, excellent. All right, votes are coming in, seems pretty tight.
Very much so. Like my sleeves after arm day, this is extremely tight race.
Indeed, indeed.
But it looks like with less than a second left, the Red Pumpkins have it.
Wow, the Village Idiots take it out. A very tight round there. What are those numbers, Matzo Man?
Oh, the numbers right now. The Bosses with 12 and the Roscoe Village Idiots 15.
15 to 12. Still a very tight match and brings us to our favorite game, 6 Things. It means it's still anyone's match. Captains to the field, please. All right, Captain Ashley, you did not take that. Jason, Captain Jason,
I can't find the switch.
There's a light switch. It's probably by your left hand.
Here it is.
You flip
Here it is. Flip.
Okay, hi, welcome. Okay, for each of these, this game is going to be an endowment game, a guessing game. You're each going to have to send one player out of the room to do the guessing. Captain Ashley, who are you sending out of the room?
I would like to send the entire red team out of the room. I can't take this.
We accept.
I'm aware. No, wait, no, don't go. Don't go. Hold on. No.
If they go, let them go.
Captain Ashley, I am running this game. Who are you sending out of the room from your team?
Oh, we'll send Hars.
Hars out of the room. Hars, you are out of the room. Captain Jason, please come back to the screen.
We're pumpkins, Bruce.
Which pumpkin are you sending out of the room?
The bottom pumpkin. No, the middle. Yvette!
You have no idea. We're sending Yvette Pumpkin?
Yvette Pumpkinwitz.
Great. Yvette is headed out of the room. Very good. We now come to the hardest game in comedy sports. We're going to be coming to you in the chat for a whole bunch of suggestions right now to do replacements. Then the players will come back and they are going to have to try and guess what those items are using only mime and gibberish. You've seen this before. I think we have a lot of returning players, so let's get right into it. Matzo Man, can you tell me what is our very first activity of today?
Oh, it's going to be a steamer of one. I believe our first activity is running through sprinklers.
Running through sprinklers. Excellent. Yeah. Get some replacements for me there.
Oh, you betcha. So, what I'd love from everybody in the chat is put something that is very heavy into the chat. And what is something that you would not want to walk on? Something you don't want to walk on. Excellent. Wonderful. So, instead of water, the sprinklers, instead of the water will be cinder blocks. Mm-hmm. And the grass that you're walking on will be Lego pieces.
Lego pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right, item number 2. This is going to be... We'll find out in a moment.
I believe play ice hockey.
Playing ice hockey. Fantastic. In the chat, can I please get a an animal that is like scary to you, sort of an animal that you would be afraid to see, And also something that you like to eat that is an unusual color. An animal that you find scary, and something you like to eat that maybe is an unusual color. I'm checking the chat now. We're going to say that the mascot for the ice hockey team is going to be a skunk. The mascot is a skunk. Mix this up a little bit. And the ice are going to be eggplant. The ice is eggplants. Great ideas there. Thank you.
All right, so our next activity is volleyball. Playing volleyball. So, what I'd love from everybody is, what is something that is very, very small, smaller than a shoebox? And what is your favorite fictional character? Oh, yeah. I know I like really, really small things sometimes, so I can just smash them. All right. Ooh, perfect. So, instead of the volleyball itself is going to be pumpkin seeds. Although I'd love to give shout outs to quarks and neutrons to my particle physics friends on the chat. And then, who you're going to be playing against is none other than Sherlock Holmes. Playing against Sherlock Holmes.
Wonderful. Sherlock Holmes. Matsuman, what's our fourth activity?
Oh, you know it's playing with a baby.
Playing with a baby. I love that. Can I get a suggestion of a female celebrity that is not current? Maybe a female celebrity or a famous person, female person in history. Go ahead and put that in the chat, as well as a something that you think is very like soft to the touch. Anything that is soft to the touch. And a famous female celebrity or person from history. Oh, I love that. Let's take the baby is going to be, the baby itself is Whoopi Goldberg. Baby Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Wonderful suggestions. And the outfit that the baby is going to be wearing is going to be we're looking for soft things. A lot of great soft ones coming in here. Let's go with you know what? I'm loving this just because I like the visual. Straight up velvet, guys. Baby Whoopi Goldberg clad in velvet.
Excellent. Our next activity is reading a Stephen King book. So what I'd love from you in the chat is, what is an idea like democracy or freedom or working out? And then what I'd love for you is, who is someone who you think would make an amazing, amazing spokesperson for Kraft macaroni and cheese? Could be a real person. It could be a fictional character. It could be an object itself. Will make a great spokesperson for Kraft mac and cheese. All right. So, the book itself for Stephen King is, oh, I just had it. Uh-oh, it's slipping away.
That's all right. You check it out. These are going to be a little, I'll remind the folks at home, these are going to be a little bit harder, 5 and 6. We're ramping these up a little bit. Matzo Man, what'd you find?
So the book is going to be cloning dinosaurs. Cloning dinosaurs. And the book is not going to be written by Stephen King. It is, in fact, going to be written by Timon from The Lion King.
Very good. Timon from The Lion King. And our activity number 6, please.
Oh, activity number 6, eating Dippin' Dots.
Eating Dipping Dots?
Dippin' Dots.
Eating Dipping Dots.
Dippin' Dots.
Fantastic. From the chat, can I please get something that you would find like in a specialty gourmet store? Like something that you don't find all the time, you gotta go somewhere if you're really trying to get it. For example, black truffle, maybe? Something like that, something that's just like a little bit, maybe extra expensive, a little extra bougie. I'll take that. as well as somebody that you think would make a terrible mascot for Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. Just the worst mascot. It could be a person, an object, living or dead. Up to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and drop that in. I'm really liking these. I'm gonna say that the dots themselves, is going to be balsamic vinegar. The dots is balsamic vinegar. Not quite as crazy as you might think. If you haven't tried it, get some for your house. It's great to have. And finally, the person that you are eating the dots with, because you can't eat them alone, gotta have them eating with a friend. It is going to be. Ooh. It's gonna be Gary Busey. Gary Busey is who you are doing this with. Thank you very much, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause at home and on your couches. Well done. We have our 6 things. Let's go ahead and bring our guessers back into the room. They have not been able to hear. They have not been able to see anything. They have been incommunicado. We are now texting them to let them know that they can come on back. We are going to take turns between red and blue team. They will have 1 minute 30 to guess the items. They will not be able to use English. We have to using gibberish and mime to mime what is going on. The guessers are going to have to do the activity, and that is when I will know to stop the time. They will get as many guesses as they want until time runs out. If they do run out of time and have still not guessed everything, I will go to the other team who has been watching and allow them 1 guess to potentially steal and win those big points. Very good. So to start off, we're going to start with the blue team. Bosses, for the game of 6 things, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Squat, scat. Ho, sada, bada, sada, sa, hua, sa, wa, sa, iu, asaga, sa, flusha, sa, squat, sa, ps.
Oh, shut up! Oh.
Splooshy, asama.
Yeah, shabada baka.
Asaba, achara.
1 minute remaining.
What is Siri? Tusipa, para. Charawana.
Oh, shut up. Shapa. Oh, shaba. Kiki. Sadaba, shinabakaba. Shaba.
Sa
30 seconds remaining. All right, time. Matzo Man, how much time is left?
20 seconds remaining.
20 seconds remaining. Hars, tell me, what are you doing?
I'm running through a sprinkler. The grass, the lawn I'm running through are made of Lego. Mm-hmm. And the water that's shooting out of said sprinkler is a cinder block?
Yes, it is. That is 1. First one goes to the bosses. Red team to the screens. Your time begins now.
Diskana. Bloink, 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 aber Abaskinana. Abaskimana. Shoop, 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 shoop. Abaskimana. Anaskina, naskina. Abasimana. Abasimana. Diskina, askina. Boop, 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 boop. Abasimana.
All right, Yvette, tell me, for your second activity, what is it you're doing?
Okay, I am playing ice hockey.
Hmm.
The mascot is a skunk, and the ice is cucumbers.
Ooh, not quite. How much time do we have left, Matzo Man?
25 seconds remaining.
25 seconds to clean it up. I believe in you. Here we go.
Abiskina, diskina. Abaskimana. Abadiskina. Simana. Dananaskina. Skina.
All right, give it to me again, all the way through.
Okay, I'm playing ice hockey.
Yes.
The mascot is a skunk, and the ice is eggplant.
Yes, it is. That is another point to the red team. We are all tied up. All tied up. Please bring the blue team up to the screens. We are on to item number 3. Here we go. One minute remaining. Okay, Hars, third thing, what are you doing?
Well, Bruce, one thing, I would have never known this clue had I not seen that great movie When Harry Met Sally. But I'm playing volleyball. I'm playing against Sherlock Holmes. And my volleyball are pumpkin seeds.
Yes! Very good! Tight match, clean sweep for both teams. All right, let's bring the red team up. Item number 4. Here we go.
Oh, Askabadibara, Askabara, Splapara, Skara, Splapara,
This is not the activity, but I'm assuming you're ready.
To keep singing it to know what I was saying.
No, please, Yvette, tell me what are you doing?
Okay, I'm playing with a baby. Playing with a baby. The baby is Whoopi Goldberg. And I am wearing, no, not I am wearing, the baby is wearing velvet.
Yes, they are. Well done. Height match here. Everyone has been gotten, but now we are in the dreaded 5th and 6th rounds where things get tougher. Let's bring that blue team on up for the 5th thing. Here we go.
Squasa.
Shabada.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, Sara Araha. Saga Araha. Asa.
30 seconds remaining.
Sorry. Very good. That's our time. How much time is remaining?
10 seconds.
Wait.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining, right? Tell me your guess.
I had a little technical there. I'm reading a book by Stephen King, and the book, it's not a horror movie. It's about making dinosaurs or Jurassic Park dinosaurs. Yeah.
Go on.
And the author of the book is the Lion King.
You are very close on the book.
Okay.
And you are in the right category on who it is by, but they are not quite correct.
All right.
10 seconds to clean it up, and then the red team has a chance to steal. Here we go.
Five, 3, 2, time.
That is time. Tell me, Hars, what is the whole thing?
I'm reading a book by Stephen King. The book is about cloning dinosaurs.
Yes.
And the author of the book is not Simba, because that's the king, that's the Lion King. It's one of the weasels or hyenas. The hyena. Yeah, that one. Rah!
Fortunately not, Hars. Fortunately not. You
Come
are
on,
very
Bruce.
close.
I don't
not-
like cartoon. I don't watch cartoons, Bruce. Give this to me.
Well, then I guess you gotta suck it up. All right, we're gonna go to the red team right now. Check it out with Yvette. You have one chance. Tell me, who is this book by?
God, I need to make sure I say the right name. Timon?
Yes, it is! Very good. It is Timon. Done, and that's what comes from watching cartoons, Hars.
All right, you've convinced me.
We come up to the 6th thing here. We come to the red team. This is the hard one. 10 big points could be yours. Red team, begin.
Diskara, Huskavara, Diska, Buscarina, Diskara, Ascona, Sia, aber aber Diskara, Askara, aber Sibana, aber Skuna, aber Danana, Sina, aber
Oh, Lukasha,
Skabada kabada, ding 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 ding. Hua, skabada, skabada, zip. Switch, 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 switch. Flip, 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 flip. Swoop. Glunk, glunk, glunk. Skabahu. Haba, haba, ibadaba. Fum, fum, fum. Pump. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Aha, skabadibadaba. Aha.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Diskana, busanina, sana. Aber diskana, huba, haba, sigadaba. Aber hum, 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 hum. Aber diskana, Hagasa, Daska, Nisida, Baba Skipper, Diskana, Daska, Asimana, Basana,
10 seconds.
Asimana, Kia, Pa, Abasimana,
All right, how much time is left remaining?
6 seconds.
6 seconds remaining. This is your first guess for the 6th thing. Yvette, what are you doing?
Okay, I am eating Dippin' Dots.
Yes.
The Dippin' Dots are olive oil, and I am eating them with Gary Busey.
All right, that part is correct. You are eating Dipping Dots. You are with Gary Busey. You must change what the dots are. You are very close, but you have 6 seconds remaining, and then this could go to Hars. Here we go.
Okay.
Boing, boing, boing.
3, 2, 1. That is time. That is time. That is all the time we have. Yvette, please give it all to me. Put your last guess last. Here we go.
Okay, I am eating Dippin' Dots. I am with Gary Busey, and the Dippin' Dots are balsamic vinaigrette.
That's correct! That is correct! Those big points go to the red team, who, what an upset, the Roscoe Village Idiots take it. Macho Man, take us out. Amazing.
Absolutely. That was a fantastic match. Fans, give it up 6 and 7s in the chat. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. First up, we have our runner-up team, the Downtown Chicago Bosses. We have Maureen Winston, Hars Sonderker, and head of the Downtown Bosses, Ashley Victoria. And then, of course, we have our winning team, Fiona Pumpkin Season. We have Yvette Jacko Lancerwitz and Jason Pumpkin Spice. We've had Bruce Phillips being our ref. Stuart Mott has been doing the keys. Ryan Ford has been doing the tech. I've been Macho Man Randy Savage. Watching this on Machos. Join us next week for some more comedy sports fun. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, I'm a pumpkin too.